Got a question. The number is 247-8880. Is a perfect day to do some work around the house, maybe some work outside the house, but work inside the house too. Our folks are here from the Springer Professional Home Services. We've got Eric Wolvers and Tony Vandercraw. Thank you so much for coming in and helping us out.
Thank you. Good morning.
Answering our questions. We're doing chair railing and crown molding, and they both assure me it's much easier than I think it is.
Yeah, we're going to try to help people do this at home, showing them a couple different ways to do crown molding, chair railing. I think a lot of people are staying in homes longer, so this is a great way to really spice up an older room, give it a new look to a baby's bedroom, to a dining room, something like that. So I've got Tony with me. Tony is going to show you a couple different cuts, how to make them on a miter saw, so that you can do this at home yourself. But again, if you got questions on any of this, certainly give us a call and we can help you out step by step.
Well, I have one right off the top. If I'm in the store, how do I tell the difference between what's crown molding and what's chair railing?
What you're looking at is the actual angle on the back of the wood. If you can see it here, it's got an angle, so this will fit right up between the ceiling and the side wall with the angles. A normal piece would not have that. It would just be an actual flat back across the back of it. So the angles on the top and bottom, there's a lot of different kinds of. If you just want a standard crown molding, you're looking at something like this, and you can get it pre-finished. If your house has the same color stain, you'd be all right. Otherwise, a white color may work out for something like that, or you can stain it yourself at home. Just make sure to have your stain color of when the house was built.
Okay. All right. How do we put this up, Tony?
Well, there are a couple of other things here I want to talk about.
Sure, yeah.
This is a polymer-based product, so if you want to put it in a bathroom with a high moisture content, maybe a laundry room also, this is made out of a polymer-based product, and it will not warp or split or crack. So that's something that you could put in there. And they do come in different sizes, and you can also dress up kitchen cabinets if you don't have them on there. That's also a good place to put some crown molding.
Good idea.
One other thing is you can take, he was saying that there was a standard base product here, but you can put them together to make a different look that
just even more
elaborate. A little more ornate, something you can mix and match different moldings to make it what you want.
Very neat.
One thing you want to start with is a power miter saw.
Okay.
You can hand cut them, but it's rather difficult. This makes it a lot easier. And what you're doing is you're basically taking the angle. If you have a square corner, say it's 90 degrees, all you're doing is splitting it in half.
Okay.
So you're just going to set it to a 45. If you've got a 45 wall, you set it to a 22.5. And basically what you do is you want to make sure that when you're cutting crown molding, you cut it upside down.
Okay.
So what you do is these are some crown stops that you can set for your height, and it holds the piece there, and it just makes the cut. And so it's an inside cut for
and it fits together just like that?
Fits together like that. And an outside corner is the opposite way, of course.
And you go like that.
And if you have some irregular walls, what you can do is you can do a cope cut. And what you're doing is you're cutting out the back of the angle.
Oh, wow. That looks complicated. Is it complicated?
It's not too bad. You just get a coping saw, and you're just following the profile along there. So what it does is that if the angle is not exactly perfect, you know, it kind of follows the wall. It allows it to kind of move with the different angle. Yeah, and it helps cover that up.
So you can't really see.
And if you don't get perfect, you can take a file, you know, and trim up what you've got there, and then go ahead and fasten it with a pneumatic angle nail gun. And
yeah, how do you put it up without seeing those big old nails in there?
That's what will help. You can do hand-driven nails and just get a nail set and set it a little bit deeper.
Yeah.
No, I don't have one here actually, but. Yeah, that's you can do it hand-driven as well. So
okay, terrific.
And then a smaller brad gun will help put the corners together. It shoots a smaller nail.
Okay, we're almost out of time. We want to get to our caller.
Okay.
We've got Chip from Des Moines with a question about vinyl siding. Chip.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I've got vinyl siding on my home that I'm trying to get clean. I've tried a couple of brands of stuff, but it just don't seem to give it back to original shine. Do you have any suggestions?
Other than a few products that are on the shelf, I know there's some that you can hook to a garden hose and it actually mix with the water and spray it on the house and let it set. And sometimes you want to make sure not let it dry on there in the sun, but pre-rinse it, get it wet, and then put it on there and let it soak, and try different strengths of chemicals. And usually it'll, with some hand brushing and hand wiping, some of it will come off.
Are there products in your home that you could use to do this?
If you do ammonia-based, yeah, there's a couple of different mixtures you can put together, but a lot of times the store products are better.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll look for those on the shelves. Thanks a lot. Appreciate the call, Chip. If we didn't get to your call, you can call Springer directly at 262-9229, and they're available to do a lot of this in-home stuff for you. So if you have any other questions, give them a call. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.